Hi y'all, and welcome to another episode of Feeding My Worm Bin. We are going into the 40-gallon worm bin today. We have surprise, one little wormy chilling out here on the hello little wormy on the bubble wrap. Whoa. Not sure if he knows where he is, but we're gonna move him over to the wetness here. Out of the light and into the wet, and he'll find his way from there. I wanted to come down here and look under here, see if we got our normal, our normal wormies are hanging out down there. Let's check out this pomegranate we put in here. Oh yeah, we got some wormy action inside there. Hope you all can zoom in and see all the wormies inside the pomegranate. Looks like there's a lot of paper and no more spots inside that pomegranate. They sure found that. So we'll put that back in. That shell of that pomegranate's gonna be around forever. It don't look like they went after the banana chips, but we'll just mix that into the bedding with that little wormy. Looks like our bedding's getting moist back here. There was a banana peel. I was surprised when I came over to this side, and we got a nice little worm party going on under there. I never came in, and I said I was going to put some more animal bedding in there, but I never did, so I lied. I'm going to have to come in and do that, but we're going to give them a good feeding here in this area back there. I'll lean these guys against here, and maybe you'll see something that I don't. We'll just move on with their feeding. We got some grit as I bump into the mister system for this. That was the eggshell that we're giving them there. We'll give them a scoop of worm chow. Let me get this rake out of the way. We don't need that in. We're not digging in too much for this go around, so we don't need that in there. We'll put some worm chow there. We'll sprinkle some back there and along there. I'm not moving the thing. Alright. They're feeding. They're getting a pretty big feeding today. We got some apples. This is some leftover Granny Smith apple and juices associated. And get that rake. We're gonna spread that out a little bit. Use your hand, dummy. So that'll be a nice little trail for them to follow. We got a big feeding for them. It's been 2 weeks since we've been in here, so I got some banana peels, lots of them actually. Some of the banana peels are loaded with corn, some aren't. They're mainly just banana peels and corn. No bananas in there, just the peels. And that's a big stem too. But there's a lot of wormies in this bin, so it justifies the big feeding. I gotta it's all thawed out. I got a big clump of raw cauliflower that wasn't good enough for human consumption, so it became worm food. And I'm gonna need a good amount of paper to cover that thing, so I'm sure the wormies are gonna enjoy this feeding. I just gotta get a lot of paper to cover it. Where are we at? I'll keep these guys around for a little bit of that time. Had a pretty good day today. We were out tapping the maple trees. We got all my trees tapped. Ran out of supplies, so I had to get more supplies before I can go over to the neighbor's trees. But the neighbor said that I can tap his maples. So hopefully we'll be able to double our sap production this year. I think we had 60 gallons last year. I'm not sure if I'm late. The trees were flowing as I was tapping them, so usually a good sign that you're late. But we've had some real weird weather here in PA. We still haven't quite got to the thaw yet, so I want it to be early. But they were dripping, so that means I probably missed a day or two. So we'll get it. I got parts on order to get the neighbor's trees done, and I promised him a quart. So we're gonna be busy come a week or two. Alright guys, thank you all so much for coming out to check out the feeding of my 40-gallon worm bin. We are all done here. Get my rake out so I'm not looking for it. Get my light out so I'm not missing it. Alright guys, I'm not going to keep you around while I clean up. So thank you all so much for coming to check out the 40-gallon worm bin feeding. Number 26. These guys are a year old, I think. Yeah, just about a year old. I have to go back in the videos and justify that, but I'm pretty sure we're 1 year old in the 40-gallon worm bin. Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe for me, and please hit that comment button, and if you got time, go in and leave me a comment. It's good hearing from these guys. Bye bye now.